Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I'm just going to warn you, I may at any minute end up on the ground. I don't know what's going on with my chair. I don't know if my son was doing something to it. It's okay now. I lean back and it stops. But a minute ago, I would lean back and it go all the way back until it stopped. And then, I don't know, he's not home, so I can't ask the little bugger who's playing with my chair. So anyways, it's okay right now, but I don't know where we're going to end up, Pisces. So we're going to do the Celtic cross spread for you today. I'm feeling really intrigued to do that. It's been calling to me all night. It was like Celtic cross, Celtic. I kept hearing it over and over again. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So I'm going to do that for you. I'm going to do the Celtic cross spread. So we're going to look at all sorts of things here for you. I'm going to use the Light Seer's Tarot. There is an extended at the end of this as well. So if this reading resonates with you, it is just a general reading. But if it does resonate for you and you are drawn to it, the link is at the top of the description within this video. So Pisces, Pisces, Spices. I was going to combine Spices and Pisces. It was going to come out Spiscus. It's almost like hibiscus. I'm feeling kind of silly today. So I'm sorry if you don't want that. That's what it is. Maybe you're feeling kind of silly. Yeah. I don't know how silly I really was until I came into your reading. Oh, we're not feeling silly right now. I'm sorry. Okay, the first card that you have come out, which is where you are right now, is the Three of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to pull that back. I don't feel that, though. It's so odd. Okay, let's see where this goes. There's a lot of cards in this spread. So let's see what we start pulling out. What is the challenge for you? Oh, the challenge for you is the Knight of Cups. Maybe your heart feels kind of held back here. You're trying to push beyond something from the past, some sort of hurt from the past and trying to move forward. That's the challenge that you've got going on here. You're being asked to focus on the Hierophant. So focus on what feels like your higher calling, what feels right for you, what feels like your calling, what you're supposed to move towards and how you're supposed to do that. That's your strength, or that's where you should focus right now. Your past is the Ace of Wands. So something making you really excited. Something kind of making you feel alive again in the past. But if you're currently in the Three of Swords, something has happened between then and now. Maybe this rushed away real quick, because it's an ace. It can be like an inspiration. It can be just the inklings of a new beginning, like waking up one day and feel like, okay, I got this. I'm feeling creative. I feel like I could do something today. And then the whole day just turns to shit. And it's not even anything in your control. It could just be like all of a sudden, well, I don't know. I felt really good when I woke up, but nobody else did. And everything's gone downhill. Like it could sort of be like that because it was in your past. So your strength right now is the Knight of Wands. It's the King of Wands, sorry. It's the King of Wands. Your strength is to take leadership in your life and to do it through example, like to live it, to own it, to show it, to express it. I feel like there's this confident beast within you here, but it's being held back by an inkling that sort of happened and then disappeared. This is your strength. Your strength is the King of Wands, baby. Spirit's got your back too. I feel like that. It's almost like nudging you. I've been getting that lately with this card. Come on, it's okay. Go and do it. You can do it. You got this. That's the energy. That is your strength. The future is the Four of Cups. It's a little bit like having trouble getting out of the Three of Swords energy. So I feel as if in the future, there could be some things that are sort of offered towards you, but you're just not in the mood to take it, or the timing isn't right for you. Hidden, what you need to know here is the High Priestess. Wow. Okay, I really like this as a hidden, what you need to know is basically that things that you don't know are coming in for you. You're about to get your answers about things. Your hopes and your fears right now are the Seven of Wands. I feel like part of this is your hope is, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to venture out of my little bubble. I'm ready to go out. But being a fear too is perhaps being defensive or maybe coming across energies that remind me of this, like kind of waking up and I feel really good about today. I think good things are happening. I've got a plan, I've got inspiration, and then nothing falls into place that day. So sort of like my fear is running into that energy again. Could that happen? Could that be the problem here? At the bottom is the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see where that goes. The underline here is something to do with your work or how you put yourself into your work, what you do, what you invest yourself into. Because it does seem like with the cards here, like right now you have the Three of Swords. Without clarifying it, I'm going to though, and what everything else is sitting on the table, it really looks to me though like you're trying to push past this. This is your challenge. Because the Knight of Cups to me is that kind of romantic energy, that inspiration. These two cards actually go really well together. It's sort of like taking in this inspiration from your past and it filling your heart center and wanting to move forward with it. But there's a block here. There's something blocking. It's almost like you're screaming at the universe, like something is pissing you off about being able to move forward. And it has you sort of like screaming at the universe. Is where you are now. That's how I would describe that Three of Swords. Maybe for some of you it feels like a real painful heartbreak, but I feel like the heartbreak is almost like a frustration at the universe. Like you've got the energy, you've got the plan, but things don't fall into place. So let's look at this Three of Swords for you. The King of Cups, look at it. It's like things are not falling into place for you. It feels very frustrating. You have the gumption, you have the feelings, you have the spark, you have the imagination. You want to move forward. You're full in your energy. But it just feels like the universe is not cooperating with you on that. The Knight of Cups is your challenge here. Oh, it's like I'm waiting for the opportunity. Oh, Pisces. I almost don't have to clarify anything here. Like you're literally waiting for your opportunity. You want to move forward. It's like your heart is open and you're ready to go and the universe has got all these strings tied. Circumstances in life are sort of tying this, holding it back on you. Okay, your focus, the universe is kind of telling you like focus on the Hierophant here. Focus on your higher good. And I do feel like by that being an example of, sort of where to put your energy, where to put your direction. Because if you follow the path of the Hierophant, you are following what is meant for you. What is your higher good? What are, even if there's lessons in the past that have been difficult, it's uplifting you. It's moving beyond those lessons and finding a higher point and a higher perspective and creating really good things out of that. So that tells me if there's circumstances or situations going on right now that are out of your control, that are leaving you blocked from doing what you really want to do, what you really feel strongly about, is just continue putting your energy where you actually can, where you can do the best for yourself and for others. Because that is the only way, right? Like to kind of hang on to what I feel like it's almost like a scale. Like it could go either way for you because you're feeling so held back. It could go either way to the point where now your heart is feeling heavy, your vibrational frequency is feeling kind of low. So to keep it up for yourself, be the leader too. Like maybe there's something that you can show leadership in here, like to be the example. To me, the King of Wands, the King of Fire is the example in leadership, owning it, taking control of the torch and making it move forward. So let's look at the Hierophant. If you can more, the Hierophant card, this should be your focus. Because it's going to take you, it might seem, well, yeah, because look at, you've got this staircase here that's leading you up. I just have to stop right now and say something. There is, it's really cute. You can't see it, but outside there's like a little, almost like it's a little bit bigger than a Juliet balcony at this door. And there's a male and female goldfinch, yellowfinch. And it's so cute. He keeps feeding her little seeds. It's an adult. I don't know what he's doing, but they were really distracting. Now they've flown away. So I don't know if that means something to you, that those two little birds were doing. It's really cute. But so what I'm trying to say is, for your focus, this staircase is taking you up to some sort of enlightenment, right? So even if it's hard and it's long, it's taking every step kind of in a neat and tidy way here. And then when you get to the top of it, I feel like then you'll have the confidence. You have the confidence to go in a direction you haven't gone before. And it feels like it's a direction that the universe is holding you back from right now. So the Ace of Wands is your past. Oh, God, it is like a change came in. It's like, it's almost as if, okay, like you woke up, you felt better, you felt different, maybe you felt more inspired or more hopeful for the day, for the days to come, for where you were going to take your energy. It's like, yeah, you know what, I feel like the cycle has changed. And you know, you experience that. Like if you're going through just a spout of bad luck and it's like this happens and that happens, and all of a sudden you wake up and you feel like, I feel like things are different. It feels different. I feel different. I know that that cycle has changed for me. And then you start moving through your day, and it's almost like as long as you stay in your own energy, it is exactly like it's changed. You know, like you get up and you think, oh shoot, you realize, oh, I ran out of coffee, or I ran out of my favorite cereal. And then you go to put, and you're, oh, look at behind that. A month ago, I picked up a new box of that because, you know, it was on sale. I forgot. So it's like, wow, like those little things that kind of show up in life. But then you go out the door and it's almost like the world just starts delivering to you all these things that you have to deal with. Whoa, wait. So things have changed. You're ahead of the change. That's how I would describe that. If there's a karmic cycle that's changing for you, it's like you're ahead of the change, but the world hasn't caught up to that change yet. It's still catching up to it, which is the sense of you being held back. Like it's almost like this beating heart wants to move forward, but these strings are tied down to like the realities of life, and you can't do it yet. King of Wands, your strength, which is interesting too, because strength, and whenever you think of strength, I think of the Strength card, and I think of Leo energy. Holy guacamole of Leo energy right here is your strength. Your strength is to identify who you truly see yourself to be, how you want to shine that light, how you want to project that out into the world, and how you want to utilize that to claim what is for you and what are your dreams and your wish fulfillments. That is your strength. Just focus on that right now. And it might even be an internal flame. It starts off as an internal flame and you just let the embers kind of get stronger and stronger. It's like you're going to come out. I feel like you're going to be coming out at some point. We have more cards to clarify here. Like you're going to be coming out at some point with the flame really roaring. But right now, the wind isn't blowing in the right direction and there's a drizzle. So all you can do is get those embers to keep kind of glowing for yourself until you can go. So in the future, you have the Four of Cups. In the future, you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups for Pisces. Oh my gosh. You have the Death card and Strength again. I say again because it's more Leo energy. Whatever's going on in the Four of Cups too could maybe even be linked to the past. And it might, just because I'm seeing the Ace of Wands as the past doesn't mean it's the only past you have in your life. But something here, like the energy of missing out on opportunities, of energy not being in alignment with where you are, that's coming to an end here with the Death card. And it's as if everything that you've gone through getting up to that point is what has given you the internal strength to be able to move forward and to have a different vibrational energy as you do that. This is a major change. The Death card and the Strength card, really major. You're going to be coming out on the other end like stronger than you've ever been before. Almost as if to say, like, you've been through stuff that you haven't had to, a challenge that you haven't had to meet before, and you're meeting it. It's just sort of like, it kind of feels like, you know what, like the energy of the Nine of Wands. It's as if you've been meeting this challenge for a time, and you're so close to coming out on the other side, but, you know, it's like if you're holding up a couple of weights. Let's say you've got to hold these 10-pound weights in each hand, and you need to do it for exactly 2 minutes. It's like you've been doing it. It was really hard at first because, oh, like, so let's say, well, maybe at first it wasn't so hard. I want to say the halfway point is where it probably got hard. It's like all of a sudden your muscles start shaking and you can't do it anymore. And then you just go out of a different spot. You're almost not even in your body anymore. You're focused outside of that, and you're pulling in like this internal strength, all this strength card energy. And she's like, I can get myself there. I can get myself there. And you've got 30 seconds left, but they're the longest goddamn 30 seconds of your life, right? If you've ever done a workout, it's got 30 more seconds like on the clock. And I have a new little machine where I'm exercising, and they'll take you up to like a sprint for maybe 60 seconds, and then you do sort of like a recovery for 2 minutes, but you'll be up at that sprint for 60 seconds or 40 seconds, whatever the machine chooses to put you at. Each 10 seconds feels like a lifetime because you won't look up. I don't want to look. I don't want to look at what the screen says. God, only 10 seconds went by. It feels like a minute. So you look away again. Okay, that's got to have been 20 seconds, and it's 5. So that's the point where I feel like you're at. It's just like, I can't believe how long these last 30 seconds are taking. That's what I feel like, because you've been holding it for a while. So the High Priestess, this is what you need to know, is it's hidden. So there's something that will no longer be hidden from you. I really feel like that's talking about that. And all those cards are flying right on to this Four of Cups. Oh, wow. Whatever excited you in the past, I'm not showing you the cards. Whatever excited you in the past, the Ace of Wands, whatever made you feel like really excited about life, this is a change. This changes everything. I know things are going to be different. I can feel myself coming out of this cycle, and it's almost like, it's like I created it, right? You're feeling that, like I created this change, but then the world like, screw that change. We're not ready for your change yet. Your change is coming, and it's big. There's that Ace of Wands again with the Two of Cups. It's so awesome. It's like, you're going to get excited again. What you need to know is what happened in the past is going to happen again. And it's almost like it combines to become something really beautiful and cohesive that can grow and move with you. Bam, that was nice. So, okay, but your hopes and your fears here are the Seven of Wands. So you're a little bit nervous. Well, because maybe the world shit on your excitement at one point. Well, no. So the Seven of Wands. This is your hope and your fear. Wow. The Devil and the Eight of Swords. I would call that a hope and a fear. It feels so much like your biggest fear here is the world and the universe still not cooperating with the feelings that you have. Like the hope that you have, the plan that you have, the dreams that you have, the action you'd like to take. That's your biggest hope and fear here. I want to pull out one more card. I can't leave it at that. I want to pull out one more card. Oh, you got the King of Wands at the bottom. That's significant. It does tell me there will be a call of action to you in terms of like taking leadership, taking control, taking this chariot by the reins, taking the horse by the reins, taking the bull by the horns, all of those expressions at some point for you. But of course, it's almost like I do feel like there's something holding you back. It's out of your control. And this is really where that comes in so strongly with that shift. But yet, well, you can't really do anything with it. You have to juggle the practical things in your life. Oh, the car just broke down. Oh, damn it. Now I can't go and do that. I got to take the car in. Or, oh, so-and-so didn't come into work today. Oh, I got to cover their stuff. Like, it just feels like, kind of like that. Okay. I want to ask this question properly here, because I feel almost like a sense of frustration, but I really do see a change. What you need to know is there's going to be a change. And this change is linked very much to when you felt a shift in the change of circumstances around you. What is the potential outcome here at this point in the energy of this reading? Wow. The Hanged Man. It is associated with your energy. So the potential outcome here is you're going to see things very differently. Things are going to look differently. there is still, I'm going to tell you, there's still a point of hanging on here. Like of a waiting game. It really feels like a waiting game. Let's clarify the waiting game. The Hanged Man for you. Clarify the waiting game. The Hanged Man. Oh my God. This is too freaking crazy. You got the Four of Pentacles. Talk about a waiting game, but look what comes in with it. It's the Lovers. Just be patient, Pisces. That's all I can say. Is just be patient. You have an energy here that the universe is trying to catch up to you with. That's what this is. And circumstances are playing out around you and your world and your environment that are not meeting the energy and where you're ready to go and what you're ready to do yet. But it's coming. It honestly, to goodness, it seriously is coming. And there's something here about divine timing. So as ready as you are, like obviously you're not, unless you're living your life in complete seclusion and you're homesteading and there's nothing else in the world that you rely on and no one else has an influence, which I still think is impossible. As much as anyone would want to, if they could isolate themselves completely from humanity, well, you're watching this, so you haven't. So you haven't. Is that things that you're moving towards, that energy also needs to come into alignment. So it's not even just situations maybe that you feel like you're dealing with that are blocking you or holding you back. It's whatever it is that you're desiring to go towards needs to be in the right energy for you to have success here. So know that everything, because it really feels divinely guided with a lot of the cards that are coming out. So yeah, you got it. It's coming. It's just patience, the Moon. There you are at the bottom. Sitting in your own intuition, mulling over your fears, the unknown, what the hell is going to happen. Oh, and then you got the King of Cups again. Oh, and the Tower. And the Star. And the Page of Wands. And the Wheel. There's that change again. And then it's all reversed. The King of Cups. It almost feels like an opportunity coming around. The Tower. Like a big change, but it's awesome. This is a good change. The Star. It's grabbing something that you want. It's having the freedom to move forward into that cycle that you felt before. Wow, that's kind of cool. It is. It's almost like something coming back around again that you never got to exercise. It's having a feeling. It reminds me of, like, you know, a song comes on that you really, really like. And all of a sudden, like, it just opens up your heart chakra. You want to dance. You want to move. You are feeling it. And you hit, and all of a sudden it's static. And the radio station is gone. And, you know, you keep trying to, I'm going to keep singing that in my head. I got it going. I'm feeling it. And then, you know, the kids come in and they're singing something that just doesn't jive with you. And it's like, I keep losing that. It's coming. The song is coming back. And the static is coming out of the radio. But you got to wait a hot minute for that. There you go, Pisces. Thank you so much for allowing me to do that reading for you. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.